we actually have some positive injury update news, this time coming from Triumph Factory Racing's Jordan Smith. Now, if you missed the reason he's been out, well, back on February 22nd, the first race of the Triple Crown in Arlington, Texas, Smith had the crash right here that you'll be seeing, and in the whoops, hit right into the face of another whoop and suffered four broken ribs, a punctured lung, and a small laceration on his spleen. So that is the reason he's been out for the last, well, he missed a round, but last 4 weeks technically. And coming from his Instagram as of 3 hours ago, as I'm looking at it right now, saying, quote, "We are back. Been working hard to get healed and back to race shape in the past 4 weeks. Thanks to all the doctors that had a part in helping me get back on the track and my whole crew back at home, with a special thanks to Katie Smith for taking care of Blair and I. See you guys in Seattle." Now, this is good news. I mean, obviously, you never want to see anybody get injured. You never want to see people out for races, and to have somebody coming back is good. Now, obviously, he's completely out of this championship point standings wise, but coming into this race or into Seattle as it is, he is sixth with 85 points. So he's behind Cody Schock, Joe Shimoda, Cole Davies, Julian Beaumayer, and obviously Hayden Deegan, who is leading the championship. You gotta say, for him, what a sad crash this was. I mean, coming into this race, he'd gotten their first podium for Triumph in Supercross. He's gotten the first win for Supercross this year, and he looked like he was a title contender. And well, you gotta say, just this, I don't want to say stupid crash, but the typical whoops thing. You start going left, right, and then it just flings you into the face of a jump. And it's good to see that it wasn't as bad as it looked like it was going to be. I mean, obviously, punctured lung, not good. Lacerated spleen, not good. Broken ribs, not good. But you consider the amount of people who have had crashes this year and have been out for the rest of the season. We're talking multiple shoulder injuries, broken femurs, people out for the season. And for him to only be out technically 4 weeks and be back racing now, or at least will be racing this weekend, that's huge. I mean, good for Triumph, who's had a pretty bad year themselves, injury wise. You think Swall's been out for the year. Faulkner doesn't look like a shell of himself. Smith with the injury. And then Robertson got injured too. And it's just, for them, it's been 75% of the team that you hired out for the year. It's not exactly very great. So to have him back, even if he's not going to be a championship contender, even if he's not going to be, maybe even getting a win for the rest of the rounds, it's going to be nice to at least see somebody get back on the bike, somebody from a team who had injury problems coming back and racing, filling out the, I don't know how you want to call it, the paddock a little bit more. And obviously, if he's back up to race pace and he's not dealing with any side effects of the broken ribs or, any breathing problems from the punctured lung or spleen issues, hopefully not, knock on wood, maybe he could come back and be, I don't want to say a title changer at this point. I think Deegan pretty well has this title wrapped up now, but he could still change some points. If he gets a really good race and gets a win and changes or, splits one of the two, like, hey, I mean, even if he comes second and Beaumayer comes first and Deegan comes second or third, you can start being a little bit of a point spoiler, and who knows? I'm glad to see somebody get back. Like I always say, I want the most people racing at the healthiest they can possibly be, because it creates the best product. Whether it's championship wise, viewership wise, whatever it is, it's you want the most guys racing all the time possible, because it's just the way it should be. And sadly, this year has been pretty ridiculously bad with injuries, but hopefully hopefully he can come back and do well. Get back to race speed for, I guess, technically really outdoors now. Get some testing in and see where he falls there. But I don't know. Comment down below. You guys tell me. Are you excited for Seattle? Excited for him to come back? Do you think Deegan's going to win this title? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things as Black from as you do, because it really just helped me out. I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.